Well, hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign, because your moon sign is your private and emotional self. So Geminis, what is going on with you? Ooh, wow, okay. The overall energy of your entire reading is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups tells me that you have confusion about love. You are like, see, all these cups has something else in them. There's not enough room for love. These are like wrong choices in love. But and it's also about confusion, about what is it supposed to look like? Why do I keep, getting these cups that turn out to, have other interests rather than the relationship? So that surrounds your entire reading. And then your highest energy is the Page of Pentacles. So you're looking at the security and stability. That tells me that these other cups, or a previous love relationship that's got you confused, there was security and stability kind of lacking here. You're like, where's this offer? Where is my rest of my life person? Okay? You really need someone who is grounded and secure. It's right. The Page of Pentacles is right next to the Queen of Cups, which is right above all this confusion. And of course, this is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But what the Queen of Cups here is trying to do, all cards are male or female too. She's trying to peek in those windows. This is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it. And inside that cup are answers to love questions. Cups are love. So, really trying to figure things out. The overall energy, Queen of Cups right above the Seven of Cups. Yeah, your mind, you're a bit confused about things. There was a blow up. There was a tower moment. I think a ending of a relationship here recently, not too long ago. So the Tower card is still on your mind. This is, it's the blowing up of, and it's about love, and you're a bit confused about the whole thing. I have the Ten of Swords under the Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords is the end. Ooh, the end of the confusion? The end of wondering where your pentacle is? Huh, let's keep reading this reading. So, truth and clarity, it always helps solve issues. So it puts an end to these two cards. The Ten of Swords. Awesome. So you're going to be coming out of this period of confusion about love and wondering, if you'll ever find somebody that's going to be grounded and secure and have a pentacle. And here we are. We got the King of Pentacles right on the other side of all this, coming to an end right under the Tower card. This is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. And this is a mature energy. Look at that. This is you looking at a pentacle. This is a real pentacle. This could be somebody coming in too. Matter of fact, I think it is. You find out they are stable, they are secure, and I think they're coming back with a pentacle. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. This is what you have your eye on, and I think they're coming in with it after this blow up. I have this under the Ten of Swords is the High Priestess. So, follow your intuitions. I mean, this is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. Pull back that pomegranate curtain. Pay attention to what yourself is telling you. You will have a lot of answers right within you about what's happening or what has happened, okay? So follow your intuition. Let it guide you. That is advice from the universe. I have the Four of Pentacles next to the High Priestess and under the Seven of Cups. You've been stuck in this wondering about the love. Is it real? Is it true? For quite a while, you've been stuck wondering where your pentacles are, if they really do love you. It becomes very confusing if you're not getting anything stable and secure from them and they claim to love you. And so that's kind of what you've been going through. Follow your intuition. You will be able to free yourself with truth and clarity. But look, they're coming back in. So there was a blow up, but they're coming back with this pentacle. And that's why I said that before, because the Three of Cups is right below the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of love in those cups. You're wondering about the love? Yeah, they're going to come back. They're going to like prove themselves that they love you, and they're going to want a fresh start. They're going to want to start over. It's a very happy reunion, and that is going to really help put an end to that Ten of Swords, or the energies that the Ten of Swords is putting an end to. The confusion. There was probably a lot of pain associated with the breakup, because the Nine comes before the Ten of Swords, and the Nine is really being in it and really up in your head and torturous almost with the thoughts, you know. So let's take out the second half for Geminis. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, so we have the Full card up here next to the Tower. Yeah, you kind of feel like you leaped into this relationship without giving it much thought. You probably both did. The Fool is a fun, carefree, live in the moment type energy. But what happens is someone always starts to look forward. Instead of, they take their head out of the clouds and they start to look forward towards a future, which includes the Pentacle, the security, the stability. And so you find yourself at the edge of a cliff having to make decisions here. And that's kind of what happened. You left the old behind. I got the Death card of the Fool energy, and you moved forward. So you were done living in the moment. And I don't think they were ready. They weren't done yet. Well, they were when you were, right? But the Death card is all about the end of the old, the beginning of the new. It's like ringing out the old year and ringing in the new year. It is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio, you know, that's a water sign. It gives us 2 for Scorpio. You know, Scorpio might be strong in your chart someplace, or in their chart someplace, or someone else's around the reading. But you are moving forward from that Fool energy and towards a fresh start, a new beginning with lots of love and lots of joy. The Sun. I think this is really the best card in the whole deck. There's a lot of happiness associated with the Sun, and that is right where you're headed. Now, they're coming back in, according to this reading. So I think what they're going to do too, since they're coming back in, is they're also putting an end to the Fool energy and wanting a fresh start and a new beginning with you that is more grounded. And the Hermit, this is you. This is your energy of reaching out to the universe, seeking guidance on your path forward. Now, the Hermit is a card for Virgo, which is an earth sign. So Virgo might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the Hermit here is shining the lantern on the King of Pentacles. I feel like you did spend quite a bit of time alone. You were wondering, you know, about this whole situation. Like, was your path with this person or not? You're out of the Fool energy, which is also attached to the Hermit, looking for a new path. But I don't think you ever really got your mind off of this other person. And they're coming back. I have the Four of Swords behind the Hermit. You had to go through a period of healing. And while you were healing, you're reaching out to the universe, seeking your path forward. These swords of truth and clarity are coming to you about what happened. It's very spiritual. It's like you might have been praying, meditating, soul searching, but you're definitely healing. And then there's all this communication. It might all start with a text. It might all start with a phone call, a video chat, something like that through the airways, which suggests this fresh start and this new beginning. And I think that's how it all starts. It's like a surprise phone call. It's like a phone call or a text, and you're like, oh, what do they want? Let's find out. Well, they want to start over again. They want to see how they can progress in this relationship here. I have the Strength card under the Hermit next to the Three of Cups. This is the infinity symbol. Again, this is about the symbol of intuition and knowing. You have the card of intuition and knowing. So it's like you're going to figure out what you have to do, and you are going to find the strength and the courage to do it. It's next to this reunion. So, it's not easy just to, you've been through all this healing. It's not easy just to accept them to come back, but you do, I think. Well, you definitely do, because you're moving forward and you're heading towards the sun. They are coming back in. And whatever was going on here, I have the Three of Pentacles before. I think you've got more clarity about that. There was an interfering energy. Person or something was interfering in this relationship, holding them back from being able to commit to this relationship. Well, I think they left it behind, because see, they're leaving the old behind. They're moving forward too, along before they come back. They want to offer something more stable and secure. And this Three of Pentacles is right next to the Queen of Wands and right under the Eight of Wands. All that communication. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But that gives us 2 for Leo, by the way, for counting. The Sun can be Leo. That would give us 3 for Leo, if we're counting. But the energies, this is about holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. The Queen of Wands is very passionate. There's a lot of passion between you two. And wherever you put your passions, or wherever you put your love, you put your passions, whether it's gardens, animals, people, whatever. That's why she's holding on to a flower, and there's a cat sitting in front of her. She's just very passionate about the things that she loves. And whether you're male or female, this is your energy. So there's a lot of passion, I think, that comes back through this conversation. And I think you're moving forward together from looking at this reading. I think it's kind of been a hard go of it after the blow up, but they're coming back. I've got a lot of people returning. I think people are figuring out that the grass is not always greener on the other side. If you're thinking there's someone better than who's like almost perfect for you, you're dreaming. If it does happen, great, but more than likely, when you're in a good relationship with lots of love, giving that up, you may never find that again. And I think a lot of people are waking up to that lately, because a lot of my readings are people coming back. Might be just the way the world is today. They're starting to appreciate things that they did not appreciate before. So let's see what's at the bottom. The Emperor. Yes, they were stubborn. This is the card for Aries. This is a fire sign, so that's 2 for Aries. The Emperor. This is their energy. This could be yours. I think you were both stubborn. I think you were stubborn in the way that you wanted something more grounded, and they were stubborn in the way that they weren't ready for it. Okay? So there's a lot of stubbornness associated with the Emperor. They go by the book. It's really hard to change their minds. It's like, they hold that staff there. They sit on the granite throne. It's like, no, I'm not budging. No, this is the way it has to be. And then things fall apart if you're both like that. But the Emperor is very well liked and well respected. So you're both, I think, very well liked and respected by others. It's just the ones that are closest to the Emperor. And I feel like you might even be, it doesn't say so here, but you might be twin flames. But I feel like this is both your energies, and I think that's why this relationship blew up. I think you were both living in the energy of the Fool. That's why this relationship blew up. And you were both being stubborn about what you wanted. And so, wow, Geminis, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.